Hello, crypto. How's everybody doing out there? I hope you're doing well. Here we go. Pulse Wars Power Play, episode 7. We're back for another chat, all things Pulse Chain and Pulse Wars. My goodness gracious me. Oh, what can you say? What can you say? Pulse Chain. No, it never ceases to disappoint. If you didn't laugh now, well, I've been laughing for about a year and a half now. You did, one of those things. If you don't laugh, you'll cry. So I laugh a hell of a lot. Oh, Francisco Lambert in the chat. Yes, boy, crazy days. It certainly is. What is going on? Okay, Ricky Hart, our good friend Ricky Hart. Will his court case get dismissed today? Fucking sure it won't. Ain't gonna make no difference. I hope I'm wrong. I'm always wrong. I was on this stream last week, and the words that I used last week was, "It feels like the bottom is in." Oh, actually, it's just um, this is a bit controversial, but um, this stream reminded me of this little Twitter post I want to share. It just reminded me of Pulse Chain today. Let me see. Where all the share screen window bump. Sure. Yeah, this. Okay, so it's like this is the Pulse Chain dip. Okay, tell you to protect yourself. And here we go. Buy the dip. This is the girl buying the dip. It's Pulse Chain. Oh, this is how it feels. Yep, buy the dip. And that's you. You think you're doing the right thing? Fucked by Pulse Chain yet again. Oh. Yeah, sorry about that. I had a laugh at that myself. But yeah, what is going on? Crazy times, crazy times. We're here digging through it all. We've been here for a hell of a long time. And another local low today. I'm quite surprised that it kept going lower. Really did think we were going to have some turnaround. And I don't really know. It's hard to read what's going to happen with this court case at all. I don't really think nothing's going to get dismissed. In my opinion, again, remember, folks, I'm always fucking wrong. But yeah, that's it. Ali Kramer, I was thinking, is my new name. Ali Kramer. Come on this show, listen to what I say, and do the opposite, and you'll probably do well. But not that I know anything about American law, but it just seems it would be far too glorious for the SEC to turn around and drop the case. And then Pulse Chain starts mooning. Richard Hart returns with a blaze of glory. Seems far too early for that to happen, you know. But we're still here. We're still building. We're still fighting. And let's get a quick look. I mean, Pulse Chain on DAX Screener today, you know, you're talking about the price going another local low on the price here today. Let's see, just there was another absolutely abysmal stat here today. Sure. We've kind of hit another fucking low on the rankings on DAX Screener. You know, 19th place we are today. Hyperliquid, a chain called Hyperliquid has overtaken Pulse Chain today. Let's see, and even the volume, nearly $13 million of volume on Hyperliquid, and Pulse Chain probably with the dip not really helping anything, coming in a miserable 11.7% or $1 million. Under $40 for 1 million pulse. Absolutely crazy. So your Pulse War, if you've got fresh capital, your Pulse Wars NFTs are an absolute steal. You can get one for $39.37. Woohoo! People were paying 3 times that whenever we launched the mint at the end of March. Just on that, have a wee quick look at this every week. You can see where we launched our mint, and look at that lovely run up. You know, this should have just kept going. And since there's the around 30th of March, it's just been an absolute shit show. And obviously, Ethereum hasn't been doing too well either. Three Gwei. I love to see this. I have Zenturion ZenFTs minted from, I can't even remember what it was. Was it 450 days was the max you could do? Hard to believe this much time has passed in crypto. But yeah, it's nice. That's one, as brutal and horrible as owning Zen and Zen FTs is. The Gwei at the minute, it takes a little bit of the sting out of it. Yeah, three Gwei, but just the dip in Bitcoin and Ethereum. What are the Germans playing at, eh? What are the Germans playing at? So, anybody in the comments have anything to say about the Richard Hart case today? What time would it be in America? It's 9 o'clock here in the UK, 9 the UK and Ireland, 9:30. So, still afternoon time in the States. Be interesting to see if there is some sort of update today. Be nice to see. So, what's going on with Pulse Wars? We have been always building away in the background. The devs, we've got everything is finalized. The game, all the decisions have been made. There's no tweaks. We've had like a, what would you call it, a freeze on changes. The code is ready to go to audit and all that sort of stuff now. So the devs are just running test cases. There's actually, blockchain kind of fucks about. You think something's going to be easy to do on the blockchain when you're building a game, and even this the kind of trading fantasy league game. You think things that are going to be easy turn out to be really, really difficult. We actually got up to like the limit of not even gas, the amount of information that you can put through on a transaction. I think there's a, I don't even know what the technical term is, but there's a level of, and the amount of whatever it is you can use. 24 is what the devs were telling me. This limit of 24.2, and we were hitting 24. So I had to go back and try to make things a little, some of the things within the game a little bit simpler. Because to me, this little game is very simple. 7 types of NFTs. Some get some of these types of coins, some get these types of coins, some get this amount of trades, that amount of trades. But it does actually equate to quite a lot of data whenever you pull your NFTs up in the DApp. There's just that when you go to do different trades, there's a lot of information has to get collated to make all these transactions happen and make the game flow properly. And it was something that is, as I say, it seems like it should be so easy, but we actually had to put a cap on. We need to stop. We can't add any more stuff in. There's enough data being flown through the game that we can't actually add any more in. But I'll show you I'll give you a quick look at the testnet. The testnet version we've got at the minute. So the devs have finished. We're going to be going to audit. They want me to start audits at the end of this week. The test cases are all being run by the devs, and they should all be finished, and we should be able to go for some sort of public testing at the end of this month. So let me just pull this up. Share screen. Okay, so when you're playing the game, when you come to play the game, obviously you can come into the mint site. You've got your 2 choices for minting your NFTs. When you go into your portfolio now, it will show you all the NFTs that you own. Give it a second. So I've got 10 in this wallet. This little tab up here, the community games tab, when we have the weekly game running, you'll be able to click here and it will show you the NFTs that you're using to participate in the weekly games. What we'll also have here is a Pulse Wars little button for Pulse Wars, and you will be able to click on that, and it will then show you all your NFTs that are still currently in the game participating, and you'll be able to see what rank they're sitting in. So whenever you're playing the game and you want like a little overview of how all your NFTs are performing, you'll be able to have a quick look at the rank, see whether you need to make a trade or not, and then you can click in and do what you need to do. But there'll be two little toggle buttons up here, one for the community games filter and one for the Pulse Wars filter. You go in here. We'll go back. Actually, I want to look at. So this will show this will be that you've got like a home page for each NFT where you can see what you're competing in and what your choices are to do. So this, anybody in the chat guess who this founder of the future is designed on, who this is supposed to be? There was 10 founders chosen for our founder NFTs, and I don't know if anybody can guess who that one is. Let's see. Let me go back. I want to get one that's not joined a team yet and have a quick look at it. There's a good old Jake Sharp one. We'll click into it. Okay, so basically, whenever you mint an NFT, you're going to have, whenever you come at the start, you're going to have three choices. There's going to be three things that you can do straight off the bat within the game. So you've minted your NFT, you come to your profile page, and you click into your NFT. So the first thing that you can do is you can choose your team. We've got 20 teams, 20 different teams from within the Hex and PulseChain community. 9 inches, nope. In my DMs, that's actually not there anymore. That's been changed. This is the testnet after all. Boobies. I'm surprised that there's not more people have joined the Boob Bearing Aussies team on the real on the actual real site. So anyway, Pulse Wars is more fun with a team, so you can choose your team and then compete in the weekly Pulse Wars community games. You can join the community challenge. So every week we're going to have a little mini game. Trade now. So when you come in here, when the game is started, this is, look how grim the pulse die chart is, 3924. So we've got this little indicator here, a little basic chart, so you can see what the price is. You can click through up here, and that will take you through to Deck Screener, so you can then have a better look at the chart. You imagine whenever the DApp is fully built, this will take you through to all the different charts that we have in the game. So it's just if you're deep into trading and you want to actually dig down and do a little, use all your little tools at the side and do your proper technical analysis to see whether it's worth making a trade. It's just there, so it's nice and easy. You can click through to the charts that you want. And then here, because this is the mini game, you only play with DAI and Pulse. So the two coins. And you literally start off each week with $1,000 worth of DAI, and you get 20 trades, and you try to end the week with as much pulse or as much value left in your little portfolio as possible. So you just come in here and you select your DAI, whether you want to trade from your DAI to your Pulse exchange. And down here, there's not a lot of data showing because there's no game running, but this will show you what your percentage of your breakdown of your portfolio, how much DAI you have, how much Pulse you have, what your current portfolio value is, the rank for that week, so where you are in the table, and how many trades you have left. Remember, the mini game only has 20 trades per week. So you're playing this, you only get to do 20 trades a week. That's it. And then you can click through back to the leaderboard and have a look. But if I go back to my profile, so you have choose a team, play the weekly challenge, and then you have the play the Pulse Wars challenge, which is the main 280-day Pulse Wars game. So again, when you come in here, when you click here, it'll show you all the coins that you have in your portfolio. We should be able to show you the full game here in about 2 or 3 weeks' time. We'll have every feature will be fitted in here. But you'll have your 4 coins in your portfolio plus DAI, and then you can select what you want to buy and sell. And again, you'll have your breakdown, you'll have your rank in the overall table, your portfolio value, and your trades left. So we've tried to build it that everything kind of follows the same flow. So if you're playing the mini game, it's going to feel exactly the same way as whenever you're playing the full Pulse Wars game. And then if we add anything else in throughout the bull run, we'll make everything kind of follow this same kind of easy to follow trading screens. And then you can click back to the leaderboards previous week, and it'll show you. Let's have a quick look at see the winners. Yeah, It'll display who the winners were, what their ID number, what the portfolio value was at the end of the week, and what team that they were on. Claim team rewards. So if you're playing and you have the same badge as the person, the same community team. So if this guy that won that week was the had a crypto coffee team badge. If you also have one of them, you can go in to claim the rewards. And if you have that same badge in here, any NFTs that are winning you money for that week, they'll show up in here, and you just click. Oh look, I won some that week. So I've already claimed the reward. You'll see there. This one had a crypto coffee badge, so I was able to claim rewards that week for doing nothing. So that's a quick look at the way the game will flow. My NFTs. Yeah, as I say, there'll be two wee toggle buttons here. You have your community games, and just what we found in testnet was that it was quite hard to navigate between all your different NFTs, and just being able to filter out the ones that you're playing with each week made it a hell of a lot easier. So what you'll also see when you toggle the community games is if there is any playing, you'll be able to see the rank that they're in that week. It just makes it much easier to see if it's worth, if it's kind of, if you've got one, and you'll be able to that will also show you if there's like 400 people playing one week and you're positioned 389. There's really not much point in bothering to do more trades that week, unless you think you can pull something out of the hat. But it was just to make things a bit simpler. We'll have these toggle buttons in there. So yeah, all coming together nicely. Unfortunately, I don't have more to show people within the DApp this week. As I say, you know, the audits are coming up. The end of this week, we should be starting audits. That shouldn't take much more than a week, and then we're pretty much into the final stretch. I haven't been posting a lot, or even with the likes of the streams, we're kind of saying a lot of the same stuff over and over again. Whenever we get this thing cooking, we're going to have so many things going on. We'll start getting the guests on, and creating community challenges. We'll have weekly payouts. When the sales will start, whenever we actually start to have something happening within the game. So it's just a bit of a lull time. The market sucks. It's not much. There's not much happening. There's not much excitement. I'm surprised even on Twitter that people aren't even fighting with each other anymore. I think people have got that bored that they're not even bothering to fight with each other anymore, which is a good sign. Maybe everybody said all they need to say, and all the fighting can stop. We can go up only from now on. So yeah, look, that's all I've got for everybody for this week. If anybody has any questions, come on into the Telegram, t.me/join Pulse Wars. That's where the updates will be getting shared first. So yeah, not much to say this week. It's pretty grim out there. Just kind of hopefully next week we'll have Pulse will start turning around a wee bit. The markets will be a little bit better. Things will be a little bit more exciting. I'm here building hard, and yeah, it's all the fun and games is ahead of us, folks. So yeah, Pulse Wars power play. No power plays this week. No real glorious insights into anything that's coming. But another few weeks, and we'll really start to get things moving. So thanks very much for tuning in. And next week we'll have some more interesting updates for you. Take it easy, everybody. Don't get wrecked.